Joined here by Coach Mason Tobeck. And Coach, appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, how's that ring? Hearing Coach, it's pretty cool, right? Having that attached to your name now.
Yeah, it's so much different than being a player. You kind of get a little bit of respect, just off the bat there. But it's different. You always want to be playing because it's the game. There's nothing better than it. But coaching's the next best thing, and so I've been having the time of my life here. So
let's talk about you. You played at Utah State, linebacker.
Yep.
You played your whole career there. Talk about kind of your career there and kind of what led you to want to be a coach.
So Utah State is the biggest blessing. I love it there. It's an amazing place to play college football. I knew I wanted to coach from a young age, so that was always kind of the goal: play as long as I can. Then once I'm done playing, just go coach. And so when I actually had a career-ending injury happen, so I kind of hopped on there right after that happened in my redshirt junior season. And that was big. My position coach my last couple of years at Utah State was a big influence in my life. And that's Stacy Collins. He's a WOU graduate, actually. So he played linebacker here back in the day. And he knew this job was coming open. He kind of helped me out, put my name in the jar, and got the opportunity to come out here and coach. So he's been a big impact. He's part of the reason I decided 100% I'm going to go coach football. So
how neat is that too? You got a WOU connection out there. There's WOU connections everywhere. It's a pretty neat deal to have one out there too.
Exactly. Yeah, no, there's people everywhere. It's awesome just being in Oregon and seeing all the shirts out at Walmart and stuff. A lot of WOU people out there, so it's fun.
How's your transition been going out here to Western Oregon? Being from Utah, how have you enjoyed your time out this way?
Yeah, so I actually grew up in Washington, so it's very similar to that. It's the weather's the same, all that stuff. And then living in Utah the last 4 years, really dry, really cold in the winter, really hot in the summer. So I like the more temperate summers, not quite as hot, which is nice. And then the rain, I've missed the rain a little bit the last couple of years. Get out of the snow a little bit, change it back up to the rain. So I'm excited for that. So.
And how about the season so far? You've come in, we've got things rolling. A couple wins, conference play, set some records there against Azusa Pacific and Central Washington. How do you think that the team's been playing right now at this point in the season?
I think we're playing at a really high level. I think we can play with anyone out there. It's been fun to watch. In fall camp every week we've just gotten better and better and better and better, and it's just awesome to see. Our O-line's killing it, and it's been awesome for the defensive line. Going against that O-line who's putting up these crazy numbers along with our running backs, going against them every day in practice has made us a lot better. Our front seven on defense a lot better. So it's been awesome to see us just kind of build, and now we're starting to get some momentum. So now we just got to not have any letdowns, keep practicing and playing hard, and I think good things are going to continue to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say you kind of touched on my next question, but that was that. How nice is it going against that veteran offensive line? You got 3 guys came back, and now you guys on the defensive line facing them every day in practice has really, I think, helped both teams in the trenches so far.
Yeah, no, it's helped so much. They're just, that O-line, those big tackles, and our guards are just really good players, and it's pushed our D-line a lot. It's pushed us a lot because going against them, you're not going to find too many O-lines that can move you like that. So it's been huge in our development as a defensive line. It really has.
And just talk about the game upcoming this week. You got Simon Fraser, and then overall, how nice is it to have 6 home games this year? We already played 1, but how nice is that to be home now for a good chunk of the rest of the schedule?
It's awesome. From a rest standpoint for our guys, travel is hard. It's a full day of travel, and so then being able to get that rest the night before game a little better, the 2 nights before the game also. And just being home in front of the WOU faithful is just, it doesn't get any better than that. So I think that's huge for us. And we got, 5 more home games to finish out the season. That's going to be huge for us just to try and continue the momentum that we have built so far. I think couldn't ask for more as far as a scheduling standpoint. So.
All right, Coach. We really appreciate you taking the time, and best of luck this season. We'll catch up with you soon.
All right, thank you.